Welcome everyone to the July Leadership webinar. How is my volume? Can you hear me? My video may be a little delayed. I'm sorry about that. Don't know what to do to fix that. Okay, good sound. That is good. Let's get started on the slideshow. And I know there have been some hot topics in the Facebook groups. And unfortunately, I don't have any answers around the order processing fee and some of the other unknowns that are happening right now. I would imagine that Avon Corporate is focused on RepFest and RepFest only. But if they do give me any information, I will be sure to share it with you. So welcome to the call. I open it up to not only my team, but other Avon representatives. I do these for free. I do 3 a month. So I do a new rep webinar. I do a more sales recruiting webinar, and then I do a recruiting and leadership, which in the leadership video, I kind of cover everything, because as a leader, we also have to be aware of sales tips and campaign highlights. So leadership almost covers the whole spectrum of our Avon business. I'm a wife, mother, entrepreneur. It has been somewhat of a stressful summer as your business grows and your team and your customers grow, and you're trying to do your roles at home as a mother, as a wife, if you take care of your parents. Our job can get difficult and stressful. It's a balancing act, and you may only hear the good things from me, because I don't like to share when I'm grumpy and upset about something, but I definitely go through all that. And this summer has been a little bit challenging. My babysitting idea did not really work out, so I've been trying to juggle Avon and the kids at home every day. So doing the best I can with how much time and dedication I can give. So June was a busy month. Team Momentum sold almost 140,000 worth of Avon products. So very hard to believe that we can sell that much as a team. And if you are aspiring to be there someday, everyone can get there. It's how bad you want it and how much work and effort you put into it. And you know, there are failures. There are ups and downs in this business. The important part is that you just keep going. You get back up, you reset, and you keep doing what you know works. And eventually your business will grow to the point where it's, you know, almost too much to keep up with. So be faithful that can be you someday. Set big dreams and goals for yourself and for your Avon business. So momentum means like the speed that you're going at, similar to like a train going down the tracks, and it starts very slow, and as it keeps moving, it gets faster and faster. Kind of like the snowball effect, if you've heard that before. So some helpful makeup marketing online and Avon corporate material is I did a video for tips for new reps in July. I did one on online recruiting, how to get personal leads online, and then how to get Avon leads online in general, whether that's customers or recruits. The Campaign Central 17 video is up. There's also a video on hot summer incentives. So try to follow Avon Corporate through different mediums, because you never know what you're going to see and what you're not going to see based on Facebook algorithms or whatever social media site you're on. So if you subscribe to Avon USA reps on YouTube and you get them on Facebook and you follow their other corporate pages, that will help you to stay informed and make sure you're getting all the right information. If you are on Team Momentum, one of the bonuses is that you get online access to all of my training. I do that every Friday. So you should get an email tomorrow, and you should be able to access that training online, and I'll send you an email with how to log in and everything. Your life is a result of the choices you make. If you don't like your life, it is time to start making better choices. So this kind of all falls into the line of you are responsible for your happiness. You're responsible for the outcome of your life. I know it's easy to say that when you're not stuck in certain situations, but if you are and there's things in your life that you don't like and you know you need to change, start making those small changes so that you can be in control of your life and in control of your success. Team Momentum is 831 reps strong. So great job. Congratulations to Jane and Sarah. And I know Amy's had recent appointments. Kim Karpowitz, you guys are all appointing and doing a great job, even though we are in a slower time of the year. Through campaign 14, we have over 800,000, and I'm hoping we end over 2 million. So we will see how much we beat that. I'm not going to let you guys get away without getting there. So we are the #4 year-to-date leader team. So that means that we're #4 nationwide based on my leadership level against people at the same level. So you are a part of a big team. So congratulations and welcome if you're new. I like to fill you in a little bit on my personal life, sometimes what I'm doing with Avon. And we just had 4th of July. Seems like it's been really hot or raining. So we're trying to make the most of our summer. Josh will be a 5th grader this year, and Ava will be a 1st grader. So school starts for them mid-August, so we don't have that much time left to go out and just mess around every day. I bought a green screen and wanted to look a little more professional when I do my videos. So I bought it not really knowing how it's going to work. It works with Zoom, so I can put up any background that I want behind me. So I'm excited about that. If you guys are hesitant about doing videos or trying a new sales tactic or a new marketing tactic, just start doing it. You know, if you are not good at it when you first start, that's okay, because we all start somewhere. I used to be terrified of videos and speaking, and now it's not that big of a deal for me to do them anymore. So the more you do things, the more comfortable you'll become. The more, at least with me, I tend to like perfect things. So my first videos probably look pretty awful, and hopefully they're looking better nowadays. Hi, Cheryl. We had our Avon Representative Insider go out this Monday. I'll just cover some of the things that aren't in the upcoming slides. So there is a virtual sales meeting. I believe that is next week. So you can go to your little 4th quarter success center, and you should sorry, I don't think it says fourth quarter, but I think it says Success Center, and you should be able to register there. If it's not there, I'll give you an update on where I find it. New representative recognition. So with the districts going away, we are switching over to more of a national recognition list. I'm not sure how that's going to work for local recognition. My guess is that's going to be through the coaching program and hopefully through your leaders. So if you do not have a leader right now, after this nesting program is done at the end of July, I believe everyone is going to be nested that does not currently have a leader. So it's really important right now to, as a leader, make sure that you're addressing the concerns of your team, answering questions, and I think, you know, even if you don't have an answer, don't avoid your people. Just tell them, hey, you know, I'm sorry, I've asked Avon and I don't know yet, but I will keep trying to find out for you. So working, you know, in the restaurant industry and in banking and retail, I've really learned that communication is key for helping manage people's emotions. So if you're upfront and honest with your customers and your team, they will appreciate that out of you. Beauty rituals flyer. So I love that they're doing more on tips and you know, here's the colors to wear when you have green eyes and blue eyes. There's local sales tax events. So I think they do this close to back to school time every year where they give you a break on sales tax. So Avon is saying find out when your local date is and you can call into the customer service center and get your sales tax waived for that campaign. Turn on the charm. We're going to talk about all that later. So let's move on here. We have 3 different ways of making money. And, you know, some of this information is like, well, duh. But we have to remember we're all at different stages in our business. And when you've been around for years and years, sometimes it's hard to go back to the basics. But know that the more areas of your business you build, the more control you have over your business and how you run things. So a lot of people have trouble transitioning from traditional sales to online sales. But if that is a personal choice for you, start prepping your customers and say, hey, this is happening. You know, I tend to be too nice and accommodating to people, and then I'm the one that gets stepped on. So when you're in business and you are designing it the way you want to work it, make sure that you set those boundaries and let people know, because they will stretch you as far as they want if you let them. The President's Recognition Program. So there's big benefits to selling over 10,000 in a cycle. The biggest is the 40% guaranteed earnings on your full earnings products. So these numbers are based on per campaign when you start at the very beginning of the cycle. If you want to find out how much you need, so I would take like 10,000 minus my current award sales, and then divide it by how many campaigns left to figure out how much I needed to average. Uh-oh, can you guys still hear me? I see a lost audio. Yes, you can hear me. Okay. Good. All right. So definitely a good idea to know your levels, set a goal, make it achievable. I've found that when the goal is set too high, it can be demotivating and you don't even try. So I always like to say to just look at the level above where you're at and strive to improve every year up a level. So that is a big goal, but it's definitely achievable. Congratulations to our 2000, and I guess they earned it in 2016, so they got 40% off guaranteed in all of 2017, and I'm sure we're going to have even more this year. Know your earnings chart. This is a very popular topic for people that are researching the Avon opportunity. So of course, how much money am I going to make? That is one of the biggest questions people want to know. And it's also good for you to know the scale, not only when you're recruiting, but for yourself, so that if you are $2 away from 300, that you for sure are going to hit this 35% level. It can make a big difference in your pocket, paying attention to the commission chart and also any sort of fees like this slide is showing here. So this is kind of a hidden topic, but I think it's very important to know we can't make wise business decisions if we're not aware of the rules. So how can you cut back on your shipping fees? You can cut back by ordering once per campaign. You could place additional orders onto your customer website. So you would register as the customer, and then you can ship it directly to them. So for payment, you can either put their debit credit card information in the billing, or you can take it up front. Maybe you have a Square or want someone to PayPal it to you, have them pay you, and then you could pay it yourself, but ship it to them. So be creative when you're in a pinch or you need something in a hurry. Think about what's going to make your customer most happy and what's going to be affordable for you. You can call in your sales tool orders. Anytime you order just sales tools, it's supposed to be free shipping. So you have to be careful that back-ordered items aren't going to ship with it. So best to call in your order. If you need just 20 more brochures for a certain campaign, you can get those immediately without being charged a shipping fee. So know your fee chart. And then the 75-cent shipping fee, I did not know it would be such a hot topic over the past few days. Again, I will keep you informed if I hear any updates on that. What is the free part? Cheryl, are you talking about for the sales tools? Free part of shipping. Oh, did I forget to say something? Maybe just that $40, it's always free shipping on your website. I was also saying that it's free if you only order sales tools. If you do that online and you ship it immediately, they are going to charge you the shipping fee. You can call and have it removed, but it's easier just to call it in the first place. You're screwing me up, Cheryl. I like to mess with Cheryl. She's fun to mess with. Okay, let's celebrate our top new sellers. These numbers are crazy for brand new representatives. I don't know what they're doing, but we need to hear their tips. So if you guys are on this list, be sure to share with everyone what's working for you. Congratulations, Carolyn, Teresa, Barbara, Suzanne, Maria, Francesca, Leanne, Tamara, Haley, and Krista. All righty. The Daily Care Collection. So this is good for all the brand new representatives for their first 7 campaigns. They really should take advantage of this. It's a lot more affordable to pass out 100 flyers than it is to buy 100 books. So use this flyer as your foot in the door to find out if they want the full brochure. Slap a label on there and says, ask me for a full brochure. And then they'll call you or email you or whatever to contact you. And then you're not wasting your money giving brochures out to people that don't want them. Awesome. So Tiffany has already sold 3. Another idea is to order it yourself and take pictures, use them as demos, get people to try them out and share them on social media with real pictures. Almost everyone knows the brand Skin So Soft, and especially in the summertime when the mosquitoes and bugs are bad. Can those flyers be ordered? That's a good question. Not that I am aware of, but I don't know for sure. So again, I shouldn't answer. So maybe someone else can verify what they think. I'm not sure. I've never seen them available to order. I would probably print a bunch off. No, you can't order them. Okay, thank you, Debbie. So I would probably print a bunch off at your local printer, get a bunch of color copies, and pass them out. Top 20 in campaign 14 for sales. Agnieszka, Peter, Cheryl, Angeline, Juanita, Ellen, Angie, Trisha, Bertha, and Betty. Congratulations, Katie, Melody, Joan, Cindy, Cassidy, Georgina, Donna, Alicia, Mona, and Tina. Great job. Summertime is hard. People are busy. What can I recommend to help with summertime sales? I would say always have flyers and samples with you. Definitely promote the bug guard and follow up with people. People need reminders. Don't feel like you're going to be a nuisance for asking people if they wanted to place an order. If you're friendly and you're just giving good customer service, people won't be annoyed by that. I've been trying to share something that one of our team members shares within our Facebook group. And I think it has motivated you guys to share with each other some different ideas that you have. So I love seeing the support and the different ideas coming out and allowing others to share it. So Barbara made some pretty cool flyers, and it's kind of fun online just to play with like the different backgrounds and the stickers. I use that Pizzap that Lisa Monison recommended, and there is a free version to make photo collages. So you can make a Facebook cover, you can make a YouTube cover. So it's really fun to see all the different flyers and creative marketing pieces that people create. So here's Sarah's little blurb on her personal page. So I'm checking up on you guys. And I love this idea because she's trying to take advantage of the double dollars. Explaining it to people that may not know Avon so that they understand which goals she's trying to reach. And yep, I'm watching you, Sarah. So she's giving away different goodies depending on how big of an order they place on her website. So if you are browsing through your Facebook feed and you see one of your team members that has shared their website or shared the recruiting post, like their post and give them a little comment. The more engagement there is on a Facebook post, the more people Facebook will show it to. So if we as Avon reps all kind of rally together and support one another, we will all get seen by more people on social media. This summer beauty set is almost coming to an end here. campaign 15 and 16. I love these order builders. It's encouraging people on our website and face-to-face to spend over $50 with us. So reach out to all customers. Make sure you show this to them before they place their order. If they've already have a $40 order and you haven't shown them this yet, go ahead and show them. Any of these deals, it would definitely help to have them on hand. So I would recommend stocking up on a couple and showing it to your customers when you deliver their order. Even if they said no when you first showed them the picture of it, they may not be able to resist if they see it in person. So the more times you can have things on hand or take real live pictures of them, that will really help. And then if you don't sell them, they'd be great free gift with purchase items at Christmas time. Say, hey, spend $50, you get this for free. So we can always use our products. We can use them as demos. We can use them as rewards for our team. So many different things that you can do. We have the Let's Make Up beauty set. It's a cute little bag there. Comes with our liquid eyeliner and then the Super Extend. And looks like we'll have a flyer again. So I actually had one in my order. I am, so with the district meetings and managers no longer in place, I am going to try and do more product previews for each campaign. So watch my YouTube channel and I will try to do product reviews so that I know that was something that people were concerned about, not being able to see the products in person. So as a leader, that's going to be something that I'm going to try and add into my routine. Definitely let me know if you like it or hate it. Here's the item number for that Let's Make Up beauty set. Okay, so we have our Be Trio. Be romantic, be daring, be fun. Fragrance is all about, you know, what kind of mood you're in, how you're feeling. We always associate like memories with a fragrance. So I think Avon's really playing that up on this set here. We have our Ultimate Day and Night combo, and then a new Planet Spa Heavenly Hydration. Go under your campaign central area on yourevent.com and take the time to read, you know, these little blurbs that describe the product. And then they even have sales tips, and then there are the features and benefits. So I'm all about the product knowledge to be able to sell consultatively. I didn't know if that one was going to come out right, but I guess I did okay. So I like to give information just like when I recruit. I like to give the people I'm talking to all the information, very unbiased, and then let them make the decision themselves. If you talk someone into selling Avon who really has no interest, and they just kind of do it to get you off their back, they're probably not going to do very well. So when you're out recruiting or selling, try to give the features and benefits. Sometimes people want to know the ingredients. So you can even like do a search for a certain ingredient on your customer website and it'll pull all the products that have it in there. If someone wants a fragrance that has like lavender in it, you could search for lavender and it would pull any products for that. So think about different ways that you can use your website as a sales tool for some of those products you're not as familiar with. Campaign 19, I didn't talk about the A box in the last one. I kind of skipped through. So I guess there was a misprint, and I think it only had to do with the Trendsetter. So the A box is available in campaign 18. It's going to be $10 with any $40 order. I'm really excited about these. I hope that we all sell a ton of them and that the inventory is smooth, no issues with inventory. So I'm going to knock on wood that everything goes smoothly. We have our Skin So Soft bath oil. So many different uses that people use that for. One that I found was interesting was to like get sticky stuff off. So they were using it like as a Goo Gone. I don't know how these people like figured out all these uses for Skin So Soft. And then we have a little necklace and earring set there. Jewelry is always a great item to wear so that someone compliments you, and it's a door opener to talk about Avon. We are previewing campaign 19, another cool A box. I'm excited to see what they come out with for Christmas time. It'll be cool to see what they pick for the different A boxes. And I love the packaging because that's somewhere where we've always lacked. All those black product boxes. It's probably not that big of a deal when you're delivering them to customers, but when we stock them at the store, the packaging looks kind of boring. All the plain black packaging. You want to see makeup, you want to see color. So I love the packaging on the new A boxes. And then the fall home fragrance candles. There is a mixology chart in your 19 demo book. So you can encourage people to buy 2 candles to make their own scent there with the combination. Sales tools for success. So as leaders, we want to know which campaign we're on, which campaigns are coming up, how our representatives can make the most of those campaigns, whether it's face-to-face or digitally. And then the products in the brochures can also be an incentive that you might want to use in your recruiting efforts. People love their demo books, so maybe you want to send out a link to the demo book and say, hey, look what's coming in 4th quarter. You should really join Avon again. So be creative with your recruiting, and definitely these pretty covers, I think, will help us all in upcoming campaigns. Like I said, following Avon Corporate on all the different medias so that you can stay as informed as you can. I know, I can't believe we're looking at 19 and 20 already too. It's kind of scary. And I had my hair done today, and she said that there were Christmas trees at Hobby Lobby already. I'm like, oh my God, Christmas trees in July. I don't think I can be ready for that yet. All right, and then Avon in the news, always share magazine features and awards. I noticed in the Representative Insider, there were actual links to share those magazine features right from the newsletter. So if you don't get the newsletter, I do know you can change your preferences. If you go to youravon.com and under your profile, there should be a communications management. Okay, so let's celebrate our top e-sellers. We have Tamara, Peter, Stacy, Alexandra, Shayla, Tammy, Teresa, Amanda, Tanisha, and Alana. Great job. I've been kind of busy lately, so I haven't been able to supply you with as many digital images as I normally do, but hopefully I'll get caught up with that. I've been busy getting my Rep Fest goodies ready for Team Momentum. It's been it's quite a bit of planning when you start getting a decent sized team there. So I am excited to see everyone, and I hope they like the little goodies that I picked out for them. I know Tammy makes videos on YouTube, so I'm guessing that's probably how she gets good e-sales. The funny thing is, someone's going to be successful on Instagram, someone's going to do well on Facebook. Try different tactics, because they won't all work the same for all of us. And our social media center. Again, I've kind of lost track with whether those are getting flagged as spam or not. Always, if you have the time, take the time to be creative in your blogs and in your social media. Are there times where I'm just so swamped that I know it's better to get something there than nothing at all? Yes, so those are the times where I go into buffer and I rebuffer a bunch of my most popular posts. So when you're marketing online, it's not just about posting about this product one time and nobody responded, nobody clicked through. A lot of my popular posts, I'll run through and post them multiple times, because they're gonna get shown to different audiences based on the timing and the engagement and everything else. So be creative in your online marketing. This online store promotion, I would definitely use this as a way to get people interested in shopping online. If I were you, I would put this code on every single catalog I hand out. Anyone can use it. It's welcome 10, and it's for 10% off online order of any size. So only an email address can use this code once ever. So it's a good way to get in new online shoppers. As we know, they have limited the number of coupon codes that go out. It does seem that RA 2507 is free shipping on $25. Someone hopefully can verify that for me. I may be giving you the wrong code. But this one seems to work every month, and then the last number just changes to whatever month we're in. So hopefully someone can verify that I put that in right. Turn on the charm. Hopefully you're meeting your sales goals. Is there a way to find all the coupon codes? So that is basically the majority of them. I always recommend to sign up on your own website so that you get the emails. And other than that, there's not a real good way except keeping your eyes open in the Facebook groups. Turn on the charm is going campaigns 14 to 17. If you meet your personalized sales goals 3 out of the 4 campaigns, you'll get the bracelet and 3 charms. And then level 2 is to meet your goal in all 4 campaigns. It's based on your last year's performance, or if you're brand new, it's $150 per campaign. I have been sending our team out the tracking sheet from Vibe, so hopefully you're able to find it that way. To be honest, my sales are down compared to last year, so if you're struggling, if you're not meeting your goals, I think it's kind of a common trend among many representatives right now. So don't let it discourage you. Just keep pushing on, pushing on. double dollars. So campaign 16 and 17. What this means is it's going to give you twice the amount of award sales on qualifying products. So you want to really do whatever you can in campaign 16 and 17 to have, sorry, I'm trying to read the chat and then I get distracted. So you really want to do everything to have high sales in campaign 16 and 17. Maybe you want to run a buy one, get one free. So you may not make any money that book, but it may get you super close to President's Club, and then you'll be able to get it for all of next year. So definitely be creative when they're doing these incentives. It may be the only time they do it this year. I do not know, but it does help you reach higher sales levels. It does include online orders and sales center orders. It does not include fundraising. So recruiting bonuses. I don't know, can anyone verify that RA 2507? Did I put that right? And I don't know if it's a one-time use. So the recruiting bonuses, if you want to make good money with Avon, find your way of recruiting, because you can add up the bonuses and really make a good chunk of change just through recruiting and helping your team members be successful. So is recruiting money easy? No, but it can be quick. So if you're really wanting extra cash, get out there and recruit, get online and recruit, whatever you really like doing. Get in the habit of putting that in your routine every day. Okay, so Vesta said it is the right code. She doesn't know if you can use it more than once. I don't know that answer either. So leadership bonuses. Avon has really made the earnings chart and the advancement bonuses much sweeter for a leader. So you can really start making some good money through these recruiting bonuses. You'll see in campaign 14, I earned an extra $640 just in the bonuses. So it can add up really fast. Again, if you're in need of quick money, get out there and recruit. Don't stop when you hear no. Just keep going. So this chart is good to have on hand. I think a lot of times we forget about this promotion and mentor bonus because it's part of a program and we are suckers for incentives. But this is still huge money. So do whatever you got to do to remind yourself, hey, if I advance to Gold Ambassador, I'm going to get $1,000. Like, that's no joke. That could help you out. And that's spread out over 4 campaigns. So you have to title and then maintain for additional 3 campaigns. And they give you 1 campaign leeway. So in the following 4 campaigns, you need to title 3 out of the 4. Yes, Cheryl needs to promote to silver leader so she can get $2,000. Congratulations to Cheryl and Jane. Jane has moved 2 titles in 2 campaigns, and this girl is on fire. She almost made it to Gold Ambassador. I haven't looked within the past couple hours, but I think she's going to miss it by just $100. So she is a leader on the move, and Cheryl is her mentor, so you can see why there's a lot of success happening there. So congratulations to you two. let's celebrate our recruiting and leadership numbers so far. We have Team Shine with almost 8,900. The Elite Diamonds, almost 3,600. We have Trisha's team, almost 3,000. Jane at 2,000, and Juanita with almost 2,000. And then Cheryl, Kim, Trisha, Jane, and Amy and Leticia tied with 14 team members. So congratulations, you guys. You are still out there, obviously working your businesses. And we've had 40 appointments as of July 11th. So way to go on that. I put my Alma on pause for a little while, and we're still getting appointments. So keep up the great work and keep doing whatever you're doing. We had 11 leaders with appointments. Congratulations, Leticia, Trisha, Sarah, Jillian, Becky, Amy, Melissa, Kira, Kim, Cheryl, and Jane. So are you new to leadership? Maybe you need to know how to sign someone up. My best advice for becoming a killer recruiter is to get to know the process very well. People are going to be asking you questions. What is an appointment? So that means that they have signed up a friend or a contact to sell Avon, and they signed up on their team. So that is an appointment. Leadership kind of has its own lingo. So the more you listen to leadership stuff, the more you'll catch on to some of these words. So they kind of count an appointment as signing someone up. They count an addition as someone who places an order. Because all of us who recruit know that some people just never ever place an order. Okay, so you can sign someone up by sending them to startavon.com with your reference code. So I like to use this method if you're having any trouble with the Sell Avon link on your website. So again, I don't know why there's so many issues with connecting people to the right leader, but I just had a newer leader say that her friend was trying to sign up with her and got connected to another leader. So when that is happening, this is the best way to try and override so that someone goes directly on your team. So this is the other way, which is to get this link right here. But that is not the best way to do it if your lead is saying they're being connected to someone else, okay? And then if they do sign up, there is an option to have your new team member call leadership to get the right leader within 5 days. So we have Boss Life Business Bling. I hope that some of you guys can do really well on this incentive. 66% order activity is just not going to happen for my team. So this is kind of an example of what I was saying. Don't make the goal too high or it's not even really motivating. But I hope some of you guys can achieve this. You can earn a Boss Life Business Bling by having 66% of your first generation place orders, and you have to personally recruit a qualified new recruit. I know a lot of us really enjoyed the tickets to Boss Life. That was a lot of fun. I would love to see that come back at Christmas time because I think it was super successful in motivating us as Avon reps. And then we were excited to get online and share through video what we were winning. And it was kind of a fun incentive that really brought a lot of us together on social media. Lead to Achieve by bringing in traditional qualified new recruits. So there's like, you know, your second language in leadership here. Those of you that aren't familiar have probably no idea what I just said. So, you know, go back to the basics. If leadership is overwhelming you and it's frustrating you, stop focusing on the incentives or titling. If you know, if you're getting frustrated, just focus on growing. So if you focus on recruiting and building leaders, those other things are going to come to you. Those results, the incentives, the title advancements, sometimes all these rules and ins and outs of what you can do and how often you have to do it, you know, it can get very, oh wow, Victoria said that the Lead to Achieve was extended. I do know it's going through July 31st. Did you hear something other than that, or was it just the July 31st? So if you get a traditional qualified new recruit to place first or second order of 150 and pay for it on time, then you will get a share of the unattached representatives. So this is for bronze ambassadors and above. Keep your eyes on that report in Vibe. I'm watching it like a hawk, checking it every day to see if it's updating. And then we have Rep Fest coming up. It's coming up so soon. I'm really excited to see all of you. If you see me and we've never met before, or if we have, come up and say hello. I don't bite. I'm always willing to, you know, take pictures and do whatever. So I would love to meet you guys and see all of you again that I've already met. So we have, I was supposed to update that. We have 22 team members going from Team Momentum. I'm super excited about that. I do know that Sheena is still looking. Yes, I'm going to hunt you down, Sarah. Sheena is still looking for a roommate. So if there's anyone out there still looking for a roommate, let me know and I can hopefully get you in touch with Sheena. I'm just ready to go. I've been so busy that I haven't been good about keeping up with all the details they're releasing. But I know that I will. Oh, shoot. Okay. Let me go back one. Oh, there we go. Okay, so what are our leadership priorities? It's good with the campaign cycle to get in a habit of doing certain leadership activities every single campaign. Michelle, all right, Michelle, how do I get you in touch with Sheena? Email me when I send out the recording. All right. Let me know you're looking for a roommate still, because I know Sheena wanted to cut some of her costs. So guide your new reps with the Kickstart program. You're going to earn a bonus off your qualified representatives, and they're going to earn a higher commission when they make their Kickstart goals. So every single campaign, I have one of my employees help me by emailing everyone that's in the Kickstart program, telling them what goal they need to hit and by when. Some of leadership is just being informative and communicating often. And then we also are doing text messages. So use these different forms of communication to reach out to your team members. Summertime is busy, so the more reminders, the better. Recognize your campaign 14 top sellers, e-sellers, and leaders. I hope to see Avon eventually move to recognizing e-sellers. I keep pushing that, and there are smaller little recognition things that they do, but I hope someday that's as big as selling and recruiting. Provide tips and tools. With those district meetings going away, it's really important that you're helping your team with tips and ideas and tools of how they can be successful in the upcoming campaigns. Remember that our attitude and what we exude, what kind of feeling we put out there for people when we're on social media is going to be contagious. So if you get on social media and your back hurts and you're having the worst day of your life and you're complaining, your team members are going to be like, oh man, you know, she's down in the dumps. That's not going to get her excited. So make sure that you're as positive as possible, uplifting, motivating, congratulating. Life isn't always roses and rainbows, but sometimes we don't want to put everything out there on social media. Encouraging use of social media, training on programs, incentives, and news, tracking incentive performance. So I've been actually, I use Constant Contact as my email program. And I found it to be a really helpful tool with leadership because I can put in a document upload so I can share our team report for the tracking incentives. I can put videos in there. I can put images. It's just a lot more user-friendly than, say, coming up with an email within Vibe. So if you have a growing team and you're looking for an email marketing solution, I would definitely look at Constant Contact. It also helps to see the stats. So what I can do is go and look at what my most popular leadership webinar invite was based on open rate or click-through rate. So those stats are really important information and something that we don't get to see if we're just using Vibe or Yahoo or whatever. Okay, hang on, Michelle, I'm writing your name down. Okay. Encouraging meeting and event attendance. They are launching more of the Boss Life workshops, so find where one is near you. And then tracking leadership performance. So something that I just did for my team leaders was just went in and took a snapshot of their title wheel where it shows what they need to get the next level. Even though they might be checking that every day, you know, hopefully it helps to have an email reminder so they go in and say, oh wow, I was really close. You know, some people aren't checking that as much as I do or as much as someone else does. So it always helps to have little reminders through email and text and Facebook. Next week is going to be our webinar based on sales and recruiting tips. August is going to be a very busy month, so I put our webinars towards the end of the month, and we should have plenty to talk about in August. And I wanted to end with a quote here. So courage is being scared to death and saddling up anyway. So I thought that was appropriate for Rep Fest, and just reminding you to step out of your comfort zone. It's exhilarating and exciting when you do things that kind of make your heart race, that you're not so sure about yourself on. That's always a sign that you're growing. I don't get so excited about like posting blogs or sending out an email anymore, but I do still get excited about doing videos. So, you know, that's kind of how you know like which area to focus on within your Avon business. Where can you get an email list? So the unfortunate answer is that you have to build your own. It's not just as simple as buying a list. It's supposed to be illegal to buy an email list. I know that there's companies out there that do it, so I don't know how they get away with that. But you really do want a list of people who want to hear from you. So you can do that through getting people's, you know, putting something on Facebook. I'm doing an Avon catalog mailing, or join my email marketing list. Put the benefits for them. Why would they want to join your list? Say, join my email list to find out about sales, free shipping, and discount offers. That's giving them an incentive to give you their email address. You could also do a catalog request list. I get a lot of email addresses that way. You can do a sample request. You got to be careful with what you offer, because some things can get super expensive. And then you can also just attract people that just want free stuff and they're not really interested in Avon. So you got to be careful when you're trying to collect people's information. Another way is if you're setting up at events or you're out talking to customers, of doing a product giveaway. So have a product set and say, do you want to enter my customer of the month sweepstakes? And then you have them fill out that little contact request form, and then you draw at the end of the month. So I'm trying to think if there's anything. Is there anything you guys wanted to see? Anything that I brought up tonight, maybe Vibe, or any of the programs that I talked about that I use? Any questions just in general? I don't know if I can answer them, but I can try. Can anyone use Vibe? So yeah, so the information in there is really only kind of useful for leadership. But as I say that, I'm thinking about the turn on the charm incentive. So I guess that's something that would be helpful to everyone. But typically you get access to it when you have your first team member. But that is a good point, because there is information on there that's helpful, that's not necessarily leadership. But if you don't have a leader, hopefully you will have one come the first week of August. So trendsetters are a select group of Avon representatives who are 2 campaigns ahead. So when we're in campaign 16, they're in campaign 18. It gives Avon a sense of what's going to sell to help them prepare better for the inventory fulfillment. So those people are always 2 campaigns ahead of us. There are advantages and disadvantages of being a trendsetter. Do we have samples of Skin So Soft? I don't think so. So yeah, I would make your own. Try to find those little, I can't remember what those little things are called, but it's where they put tanning lotion in those little plastic condiment cups. There we go. I used to be a waitress. I couldn't think of what they're called. But use those. Be creative with your samples. And you can make way more samples if you buy the full-size product. How would I go about sending and receiving money for the daily care collection? It's always best to collect the payment as you take the order. So sending and receiving money. So I recommend everyone sign up for a Square or something similar so that you can take credit and debit cards easily. And that daily care is not available online. So if you were sending it to someone out of town, you would also have to figure out the shipping. Yeah, so you would online, you'd have to get their payment. They could mail you a check, credit or debit. They could PayPal you, and then you would have to ship it to them. So be careful how much you promote something. You may want to check out the costs involved before you go marketing it like crazy, because if the shipping is going to cost you just as much as the profit, it may or may not be worth it for you. So always check out all the details before you give an offer like that. All right, an idea for using straws to make samples. Oh, that's kind of handy. Cutting into pieces and sealing with a hair straightener. That's creative. I like that. Build your email list. Do you only use the one provided on your Avon, or do you use an email marketing service? I use both. When I know something works, I don't like to change it. But when it stops offering the flexibility that I need, I start looking for an additional solution. So the answer is that yes, I use the automated email program through Avon, and I have that set to all the emails that they send out. But then I also use Constant Contact because I can create different groups. So I can create you guys to invite you to a webinar. I can create a group of leads who said they're interested in selling Avon. I can create a group of my online customers. So just a little bit easier to do group emails and make them look prettier. But of course it's an added cost too, so you got to weigh your options. Oh, Victoria, I don't know. Let's see. Getting award sales. My guess is that the A boxes, you'll only get $10 in award sales. That is my guess. I don't know. So call customer service to check that out. A rep said to avoid the 10% fee, she goes into groups and posts that free Square to get a new person to sign up. Yes, that's a really good idea. I always share my referral link for Square, and I have thousands of dollars worth of free processing. So I'm actually going to start using that in my store. And hopefully save some money on my credit card processing fees. Lip balm containers work great too. Is that okay to do? Nicole, I'm not sure what you're talking about. I'll show you guys a quick view of Constant Contact. A lot of times I'll create the email in Constant Contact and then, oh, I don't want to see my face live. Okay. My mom's shopping on my computer. She lives out in Wisconsin. She's all into camping and all that kind of crazy stuff. Oh, the credit card thing. Yeah, that's totally allowable. You're just, I mean, I shouldn't say that because you're going to have to check the group rules on all those Facebook groups, but you can get money off by referring people for the service. Use Constant Contact for a local business that I create ads for each week. It's so much easier to use with bulk emails. Yeah. I also have Mail Munch, a little newsletter subscription option on all my blogs so that people can sign up directly to my Constant Contact groups. So I'll kind of show you what it looks like from the back end. You can see all these helpful stats that really help you perfect your online marketing. Stats is really what you want to keep looking at. All right, and Sarah has been using Buffer, one of my favorite recommendations. So you can see here, so I sent out an email to a few different lists. And you can even go so far as to see which email addresses clicked on each link, which I definitely wouldn't want to like contact someone and say that like I saw that. It's getting a little bit stalker there, but it helps you to figure out like what people are clicking on, what's popular in your post. So one of the big benefits of doing your own email marketing is that I can put the Avon opportunity at the bottom of every sales email I send. So when it switched over to campaign 16, I sent this email and I have the image, I have shop now, I'm telling them when they can shop, and then I have the little blurb about becoming a rep. So to me, that's huge because I can have a list of anyone who's ever inquired with me about becoming a rep, and I can keep email marketing to them until they eventually take action. So it's a huge benefit. I can connect to all of my social media sites down at the bottom here. Just, you know, in my I mean, not compared to, because Avon does do a really good job on our customer emails, but being able to add the recruiting option in there, I think is really helpful because your potential customers and your potential recruits may be the same people. You're going to be marketing both of those options to those groups. So then you can see the open rate, you can see how many people opened from a mobile device, you can see how many people clicked. Buffer is to schedule your social media. Michelle, yes, there is a cost to this. So I know I tell you guys about a lot of cool tools. Unfortunately, a lot of them do have a cost associated with them. But you just have to make sure that you make more money so that you cover the cost. All right, so then it can kind of like show you which ones are your most popular emails, what you should do going forward. So like I have a brochure video, so I can actually like put the video up at the top, so that's a little more engaging than just a regular email. I can have them click right through to my website, and then I have the link to sign up to sell at the bottom. So I'll show you. I'll show you these. Uh-oh. Buddy's getting hungry. Tell Buddy hello. I'll let you guys go in a minute here. So this, shows you your different campaigns, and you can search by open rate or total sent, click-through rate. So I know that my outlet emails are pretty popular. So if I want to figure out which one worked the best, I can type in outlet here. And it looks like in January, that was my most popular click-through rate. So I may want to look back at that email and see my format and what I included. And then I would actually create a brand new current email based on the content in there. So anytime I'm doing email marketing or a blog, I almost never start from scratch. I always start with something that I've already created. So I can come up here and say copy, use Hootsuite. Yes, so Hootsuite is very similar to Buffer. My internet always runs slow, so here we go. Okay, so let's just say I'm going to create an email to go out tomorrow. I think my number lock is not on. That's what's going on. Okay, so save. So maybe, my subject line was more engaging. Maybe the way I had it set up, people liked better. So it's always good to use ones that received the best stats. Okay, so you see over on the left, there's options where you can drag and drop. So what this does is, let me try to get it under. I'll just stick it somewhere. Let's see. may not let me do all this. I think I might have too many programs running. There it goes. Okay, so where did my image? Okay, so there's the spot for the image. I can come in here and say edit. So there is one of the campaign's 16 outlets. So we insert that there. I can expand it that way. You always want to expand images by the corner so that the proportions stay the same. So I just hit the garbage to get rid of that old one. I come in here and I definitely want that link to click through. So I would grab, I usually take them right into the brochure instead of linking them to the front page of my website. So I'll show you where you can get that link. So here we say shop brochure. And if you click, there's another option that says shop brochure right up here. And I'm not really sure why, but it gives you a lot cleaner URL here. So I would use that one. That's also a good one to share on social media, to go directly to the online brochure of the current campaign. So I would copy that link, put it over here and say insert. I can put a little message about the outlet here. Here is linked to the opportunity page with my reference code. And then, like I mentioned, it's super easy to just like drag and drop stuff in there. So once you have a few different emails that you've created, it becomes a lot faster sending something out to your customer list. All right. Well, I know it's 10:20 for some of you guys out there, so I hope you enjoyed the webinar. As always, I will follow up with the recording and some links for some helpful sales tools and recruiting tools for you. I hope you guys enjoyed and you sign up for the regular rep one next week. Have a good weekend, guys. Good night. Thank you.